My brothers and sisters, I am grateful to join you tonight, January 16th, 2025, at the Genesis Conference and Banquet Center for the 46th Annual Citywide Tribute Event. We gather in a year marked by profound challenges, but also abundant with opportunities waiting to be seized. We have come a mighty long way since the days of Jim Crow and the marches from Selma to Montgomery. But our struggle to create a nation where justice flows like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream continues. Today, I want to speak with you about a force so powerful it can shape destinies and break chains. A force capable of driving equity, advancing justice, and safeguarding voting rights for African Americans and for all marginalized people. That force is education. Education is the key. For too long, systemic disparities in education have perpetuated cycles of inequality and injustice among African American communities. Yet, even in the face of these challenges, we have the opportunity to transform these systems, building a future where every child has access to the tools and support they need to succeed. Education has, throughout our history, been our bridge to freedom. It was education that empowered freed slaves during Reconstruction to imagine a better life. It was learning that drove trailblazers such as Mary McLeod Bethune, W.E.B. Du Bois, and generations of black scholars to lead the charge for progress. But today, in 2025, we must ask ourselves an important question. Are we preparing our children with the tools they need, not merely to survive, but to thrive? The good news is that we have unprecedented resources and innovations at our disposal to ensure every child can rise to meet the challenges of tomorrow. We live in a remarkable age, rich with the tools of technology, bursting with information. These advances offer us the means to close educational divides, presenting us with a historic opportunity to level the playing field. By ensuring equity and access, we can unlock the potential of countless young minds and bring about a brighter, more inclusive future. A child in Birmingham, Alabama, Flint, Michigan, Detroit, or Ferguson, Missouri, deserves the same opportunity to excel as one in the most affluent neighborhoods of this country. But education is not only a means to develop the mind, it is also key to nurturing the soul. Schools must be places where young people learn about the power of unity, the weight of history, and the necessity of justice. They must teach not just arithmetic and science, but also the duty and privilege of participating in democracy. You see, my friends, education and voting are deeply intertwined. If we educate our children to understand their rights, they will defend their rights. If we teach them the history of the ballot box, the lives lost, the blood spilled, the sacrifices made, they will not take it lightly. An educated mind cannot so easily be silenced, and an informed electorate cannot so easily be suppressed. In 2008, we witnessed the power of an educated and engaged electorate with the election of President Barack Obama. His leadership reminded us of what is possible when we come together, harnessing the power of education and the vote. However, as we stand here in 2025, we must also recognize that despite our progress, we fell short in extending that triumph to Vice President Kamala Harris. This is a sobering reminder that while we have achieved much, we have not yet reached the pinnacle of our potential, especially from an educational perspective. Throughout our history, many of our brothers and sisters made unimaginable sacrifices for the right to vote. Some forfeited opportunities to pursue their own education because they chose to commit to the civil rights movement. They knew that justice and equality were worth every cost. Today, we honor those sacrifices by ensuring that education and voting rights remain cornerstones of our progress. We must understand that education, true education, is the practice of freedom. It is how we equip ourselves to protect our rights and galvanize our communities. The tools are here. Innovative resources like Conmigo and PaperCo, programs like Kettering University's AIM program help students of color transition successfully from high school to college, while the MKE Fellows program connects young talent to local business experiences. Organizations like Ecotech Lab nurture future scientists and engineers. Through hands-on research and global platforms like T-Lab, provides mentorship, study skills, and global access to STEM excellence. T-Lab's digital platform has consistently propelled students to rank in the top 5% on standardized tests, exemplifying the transformative power of education. Make no mistake, education is justice, education is equity, education is democracy. By investing in it, fighting for it, and expanding access to it, we honor the sacrifices of those who came before us. And today we have the tools to realize, not just demand, quality education for every child and adult in our communities. I believe in 2025, as I did in 1964, that we are capable of building the beloved community where love and justice reign, and every child, regardless of the color of their skin or the circumstances of their birth, has an equal chance to shine. Education is how we make that dream a reality. And so, my friends, I leave you with this call to action. Be relentless in realizing quality education for every child. Advocate for policies that ensure every school is funded, every teacher is equipped, and every student is valued. Protect the right to vote and connect our communities with the resources to become educated voters. For when we do these things, we elevate not just ourselves, but also this nation and all humanity. Keep the faith, keep the fight, and never stop dreaming of better tomorrows.